That's a big one. Oh, it's a freak. You're coming with me, big dog. Don't jump off. Whew. And that's every bit of a 9-pounder. You guys, is fishing line going up in the air? My rod's buzzing. Just got back from the Wheeler Lake Open as I tie some baits on and get switched up, ready for fishing today. I wanted to kind of just start today's video with some thoughts. You know, I'm traveling around like crazy, grinding, trying to get content, take you guys along on this journey, teach you a thing or two. I don't really get a chance to be super real with you guys, so I wanted to kind of let some of these thoughts out of this brain that I don't always get to put out there. For those of you guys that followed along the Wheeler Lake event, maybe you saw my post about the event. Maybe you watched my podcast with Matt Pangrac on Bass Talk Live. There was some drama, I guess we'll say, at Wheeler Lake regarding a lot of people fishing a lot of the same types of areas that many people kind of deem as community holes on the Tennessee River. Some of those things I obviously wasn't crazy about how those situations went down, especially on day 2 when I struggled my ass off, which was 100% on me, struggling my ass off and not catching them. As I make these videos and I fish for a living, you guys know if you follow me for a long time, this was my dream to do this. This is all I wanted, was to have a job in the fishing industry. I didn't come from anything. I don't got daddy's oil money to freaking go pay for my entry fees or get me opportunities to go get sponsored or pay my entry fees for the Opens or something like that. This is all a culmination of a lot of years of hard work and trying to figure out how to catch these damn fish. I'm from fucking Nebraska. My parents didn't have nothing. They're school teachers. I didn't come from anything. And as you create content in this position, which I would never take for granted that I'm in as a content creator, it's a blessing and it's a curse to fish for a living and to make these videos, because constantly putting myself out there to the public for them to draw opinions and conclusions about me, which is fine. Again, that's basically what I signed up for when I started making these damn videos. Through that, as you guys see often, there's some very ugly people making some very ugly comments about you that obviously they would never say any of that stuff to your face. I've never had someone say something negative like that to my face that I see in comments all the time. And that shit doesn't bother me. I'm so used to that by now. I've been doing this full time for 7 years, whatever it's been now. But lately, there's been some really small, sad individuals just kind of seeking out attention that they never got because they couldn't make it in the industry. And they want to do that by trying to put shade on my name. People that I've never met, talked to, never had any type of relationship with. A lot of people think maybe because they've seen a thumbnail or video title of something that I've put out that I'm some type of dramatic or negative, that think I'm somehow trying to promote negativity in this fishing industry to try to become famous or something like that. And that's kind of fun and interesting considering what so many of you guys know that have been here for a long time. But I just want you guys to know that watched that podcast and maybe were unsure of the situation and what happened, that one of those super ugly people in this industry is most certainly not Matt Pangrac. That guy is a stand-up dude. He wasn't doing anything that he thought was wrong. He handled it the best way I thought possible, and it's still just, it was a shitty situation that neither of us were wrong. Maybe we were both right. I don't know, just moving forward and to continue forward as we have forever. I'm going to do my best to put the best content out possible for you guys, and I'm going to continue to do my best to catch big bass and take you guys along with me on this wild journey. Above all, I just want to say these things because I want to tell you how much I appreciate all the positivity and the positive comments I receive from people that are actual fans and actually matter to me, and how much I appreciate you guys watching and supporting so long over the years. That allows me to do this stuff. So thank you guys, and I don't know, why don't everyone try to comment something positive in the comments section about, not about me, but just about fishing. Tell me your biggest bass you've caught, your biggest catfish, whatever. Just comment something positive. We want to promote some positivity in this world where there's these crazy people trying to bring everyone down and promote negativity and gain popularity by perpetuating drama that they aren't even a part of and isn't even drama in the first place. But with that being said, we got some overcast conditions, we got some giant bass out there, and we got some black frogs tied on. Let's go rip some digs. Oh, that's big. Come on. Big old strong one to start with on the old Hangover line through. Jeez, so strong. Let's go back and get him. Good God. Dogging. Come on. Saw about 4 of these girls sitting right here on this one little stick-up tree. I think it's a little man-made brush pile, and this is the one that came right up and just crushed it. Probably close to a 10. Oh man, that's a freaking giant. Look at that one. Absolute freak show. Oh, look at that. Hangover line through. You bet. Well, that's the way to start. 87 boats around us here. Might as well get a little dub going. I guess we're gonna start the day like that. This lake is the cleanest I've seen it this year so far, so I wanted to kind of see if there was some offshore fish before we went up and checked shallow, and what a perfect color and bait to throw down there to some fish just to check them and see if they're bass, and really just see how they react this morning. Then that Hangover line through. I think it's going to be available early fall, so only 2 or 3 months away from getting the colors finalized and out to you guys. But first swing of the day, double digit. Let's get another one. Oh man, here comes a freaking donk. I just found a school of good ones right out here deep. Let's see what they think about the swim bait. Oh god, they're already coming up to it. There he is. Yep. Oh my goodness, freaking trying to take it from his buds. Damn hammers out here. Hangover is the damn bait to send to them too. You should have seen how lively they just got and came up to it. I'm trying to back myself off this spot because it's freaking... God dang, that fish are so strong right now. But it's slick calm, so these fish are actually so big they can just pull you right up to it. Dude, they just do not give up. I don't really want to horse them too much either because I don't got too many of these prototypes. I think I only got 2. I gave one to Matthew that we stayed with at Wheeler. These are a new material though. We're kind of finalizing, trying some different stuff with softer material, harder material. This is a softer one, so it gives it a lot better action at a slower speed, which is kind of what I was looking for. Ain't even that big of a fish. You just got the hook so deep, and there's fish who are just taking it from their friends. They're in a massive group. I think next cast in there, because it kind of took me one to get pissed off. Oh good, it came out of his mouth. Yeah, that was about a 6.5, 7 pounder. I'm surprised it pulled out, but I think it was just kind of in the side of his face weird, but it took a second to get them to come up and react. So I'm gonna throw, as long as the whole school didn't just fall, man. I don't think they did. We're gonna throw a hair jig and see if they like that. Probably not a great idea, but why not? That's a big one. No, you're coming with me. You're coming in the boat, big dog. Oh, that's a freak. You're coming with me, big dog. You're coming with me, big dog. Look at that one. Freaking dropped her. Whew. Got lucky there. I didn't get hooked. Look at that one. Another 10. Oh my goodness. Look at that Gina. Look at that Gina. Whew. Summer build. What? What? Look at this, guys. Put her on the board. Oh, she's only 23.5, 24-inch fish, but holy shit, that's a freak. I mean, you're gonna catch 2 fish, they might as well look like that, right? 2 to the boat, that is, anyway. Unreal. That was a beautiful thing. That fish was out off the drop off, probably just out there eating. Little shads going by. I'm seeing balls of threadfin out off the edge of this drop off on this hump. Glide down there. You bet. Couldn't handle it. Could not handle it. Putting that positivity out there today, guys. Your messages, all your positive comments, and we're getting it done with the mega bag. Do it. Got it. That's a big one. Get out of there. Get out of there. Just wallering. Well, you guys saw it. What do you think, 7 pounds? That's why you don't let them leave the water right by the boat. But I also don't really care because that was awesome, and you guys saw them, right? So you can see we got a little bit of rain picked up here. Okay, how big are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're big, I get it. You're big, I get it. God, there's like 20 of them in this group. I can't tell if they're just like 3-pounders or what. They fight so dang hard. We're about to see. Well, about a 5. Smaller group of them for sure. Had to get the old hover juggle down. The bite's getting tougher as the day goes on. Luckily, we still got these sprinkly, cloudy conditions. It'd probably be much harder than it is even right now. These fish are everywhere, and they are chasing these threadfin shads. So I decided to throw the little hover jug down there. This guy came up and I've just been getting followed when I throw the individual fish, but luckily I was able to get it down in one of them groups. I just had them all going crazy about a dang. Look at that fish. Hooked under his jaw. No wonder he's fighting so hard. Anyways, they were going out of their mind about a hair jig, so had to try something different. Look at that beautiful fish. Fun one to catch on a little spinning rod. God, he just bit my damn finger as I threw him back. Still fish out here chasing bait, but they're getting a little tougher. Luckily, we got some fronts blowing through, and usually that means that things are just going to keep changing as the day goes on. We'll probably have several bite windows as this rain continues to blow through. Oh, also, 0% chance of rain today, so I don't mind it. There we go, another one. Another one. These are definitely smaller in this giant school out here, but damn, that's a fun freaking fish to catch on the hub jug. Like I said, spinner rods. To show you guys on scope what this group looks like. Come here, bud. Beautiful. You can pat. Now let's keep it going. That group's, where'd they go? Probably chasing the damn boat. Yeah, they're all broken up now. We'll get them to group back up and I'll show you guys. That's a big one. Oh God, on the spinner. On the spinning rod. We're gonna let her fight for a bit. Things are just gonna be a little bit more crunk than I was expecting. Let's see how big this one is. Don't jump off. Whew. It's a daggone house on the little tiny bait. Don't do it. God damn. What a dang magnum. I mean, that's every bit of a 9-pounder. There was 2 of them right there that size. I was thinking they weren't going to eat the hover juggle, but I think I figured out what they need, and that is just to put it right in their damn face. Look at that fish go. Come on, buddy. Freaking 8-pound test. I can only pull on them so hard, you know. You guys there? You watching? Okay, great. Well, here she comes again. Probably just wants to jump and be an asshole. It's nice to gain on her a little bit. Pan out over that freaking ledge. Biggins freaking down there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright. So daggone big. Look at that, just barely hooked. Whew. 7-pounder. You bet. I like that. Let's do that again. Another one. Another one. Damn. Spinner rod, eh? Spinner. Again. This ain't a magnum, but this is fun as hell. And I think we'll probably run across some more biggins. Mr. Humpback, look at this guy. God, these fish are all riled up right now, but they won't eat a freaking bigger bait. It's crazy. Strong, so strong. Properly freaking boat flip this guy. Mean 4-pounder, so fat. Mean, fat little 4-pounder. Another one. DJ Khaled. We the best music. We the best finesse. The camera's getting a little soggy today. A little soggy. You guys line going up in the air? You guys fishing line going up in the air? My rod's buzzing. You guys can hear me, but it's one of those times where the fish are biting, that's cool, but I just casted and my fishing line went up into the air and would not go into the water because there's so much static electricity in the air right now. So we're going to sit down and enjoy a drink for a little bit. Well, good news is I survived, you know, depending on who you're talking to. That was very sketchy. Definitely not a situation I would like. I've had my rod tip buzz several times while fishing out there in the thunderstorms, the lightning type storms, and generally, you know, you put the damn rod down, but I'd only had my line lift up out of the water. It was really tough to really capture on my chest cam since, you know, I'm using 8-pound braided line, but tough to capture that rising up into the atmosphere. and how sketchy that was. But that had only happened to me maybe once or twice before, ever. And I was getting little staticky pops and shocks in my rod handle. Any type of metal that was on my rod was snapping my hand, really, at that point. So that was not a good time. The bad news is good news. I didn't get hit by lightning. Always good. Bad news is it kept doing that for like another hour. I was trying to wait it out, and it just didn't have an end in sight, despite being a 0% chance of rain. So got out of there. I'd say we had a pretty damn successful day, though. That Hangover line through is badass, and the damn hover juggle. I don't know if we have any of the juggle minnows in stock, but I think you need to stock up because that thing catches them so many different ways. I think I should do a video just breaking down all the different types of ways I rig it. I was actually fishing on a jig head and kind of mixing that and the hover juggle around for this video, but they wouldn't eat anything else. And that eye motion type philosophy and technique is something that is just so effective. It's something that the Japanese have been doing for like 20 plus years. I remember when some of the Juggle eye shad and everything came out, it didn't really make a lot of sense to me, but now I get to see how these fish are reacting and really fish a lot of different types of bodies of water full time now. I'm definitely understanding how effective it is, and it continues to get more and more effective. You saw Jacob Wheeler win a tournament in Gunnersville using it. Not quite as finessey, but just absolutely crazy. Maybe I'll make a video about that. So comment down below if you want to see a video like that. Comment down below also if you've ever had that happen to you with your rod buzzing, your line lifting into the atmosphere, getting popped, shocked, whatever, by your rod. Not too fun, but I'm here. I'm alive. I survived, and on to the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.